The world you inhabit is far more crowded than it appears. Beyond the bustling streets and quiet homes, an unseen realm exists. Catholic teaching has long affirmed this truth. It speaks of spiritual beings, ever-present and deeply interested in the affairs of humanity. These are not creatures of mere folklore or imaginative tales. They are presented as realities, as active participants in the cosmic drama that unfolds around and indeed, within each one of us. Their influence, though subtle, is constant. These unseen entities are broadly categorized into two distinct camps. You might have heard them called angels and demons. Their existence implies that human life is not simply a matter of material concerns. There is a spiritual dimension to our daily struggles, our joys, and our decisions. They watch, they interact, they influence. Understanding their presence is not meant to frighten, but to enlighten. It adds a layer of meaning to the mundane, suggesting that our choices echo in realms beyond our immediate perception. Many in this modern age might dismiss such notions. Science, they say, has no room for such beings, yet the human experience is often peppered with moments that defy simple material explanation. Sudden insights, inexplicable comforts, or profound temptations that seem to arise from nowhere. Could these be the whispers of those unseen companions? The Church suggests this is precisely the case, urging a deeper awareness of the spiritual currents that shape our lives. This essay will explore these concepts further. We will look at who these beings are, according to Catholic belief. We will examine the ways they are thought to interact with us. The aim is to provide a clear understanding. It is an invitation to consider the unseen forces that may be at play, subtly guiding or artfully misleading us as we navigate our earthly pilgrimage. Awareness, after all, is the first step towards informed action. So, who are these angels? In simple terms, they are pure spiritual beings. God created them before humans. They were made good, intelligent, and free. Their primary purpose is to serve God, to be His messengers, and to assist humanity. Think of them as envoys of light, carrying out divine commissions. They possess great power and wisdom, but their will is perfectly aligned with God's goodness. They are our allies in the spiritual sense, often described as guardians. Then there are the demons. These beings were also originally created as good angels. However, led by a powerful figure often known as Lucifer or Satan, they made a definitive choice. They rebelled against God, driven by pride and a desire for self-exaltation. This act of rebellion transformed them. They became beings of malice, envy, and deceit. Their primary aim is to oppose God's plan and to lead humanity away from goodness and towards spiritual ruin. They are the adversaries. The contrast between them could not be starker. Angels are associated with truth, light, and love. They seek to inspire virtue, courage, and faithfulness. Their influence is gentle, respectful of human freedom, aiming to elevate the soul. Demons, on the other hand, thrive in darkness, confusion, and despair. They tempt, they deceive, they accuse. Their methods are often insidious, preying on weaknesses and fostering vice. They are the masters of the plausible lie. It is important to understand that demons are not merely abstract forces of evil. Catholic teaching presents them as personal beings, intelligent and cunning. They are not all-powerful. Their influence is limited by God and by our own free will. However, their dedication to their dark purpose is relentless. Angels, conversely, are equally personal and dedicated to our good, offering strength and guidance. This sets the stage for an ongoing spiritual contest for the human heart. How exactly do these spiritual entities influence our daily lives? They do not typically appear in grand visions or with audible voices. Their work is more subtle, often indistinguishable from our own thoughts and feelings, unless we learn to discern. Angels might inspire a sudden thought of kindness towards a stranger. You might feel an unexpected sense of peace during a difficult time, a quiet encouragement to persevere in doing what is right, even when it is hard. This is the angelic nudge. Consider a moment when you are about to speak an unkind word, a fleeting hesitation, a small internal check that could be an angelic prompting. Or perhaps you feel a sudden urge to pray for someone, or to forgive an old grudge. These are the gentle whispers guiding you towards charity, patience, and reconciliation. They work to strengthen your resolve for good, offering clarity when you face moral confusion, and comfort when you are disheartened by the world's harshness. Demonic influence, conversely, often manifests as temptation. It might be a subtle suggestion to take a shortcut that involves dishonesty. No one will find out, the thought might whisper. Or it could be an unexpected surge of anger over a minor slight, a sudden feeling of intense envy towards another's success. These are the enemy's tactics. He aims to sow discord, foster pride, and lead us into actions that separate us from God and from others. He is adept at making the wrong path seem attractive. For instance, you might be tempted to tell a small lie to avoid an uncomfortable situation. The idea presents itself as a simple solution, a way out. Or you might feel a strong pull towards laziness when you have important duties to perform. The demon does not force your hand. He merely suggests, he entices, he makes the selfish choice seem reasonable, even desirable. The decision, however, always remains yours. This is the crucial point in understanding their influence. This interplay of angelic guidance and demonic temptation creates what Catholic tradition calls a spiritual battle. It is an unseen conflict, but its front line runs through every human heart. We are not mere spectators in this struggle. We are active participants. Our thoughts, desires, and most importantly, our choices determine which influence gains ground in our lives. This battle is fought daily in the small decisions as much as in the large ones. Being aware of these influences is the first step towards navigating this battlefield effectively. It requires a degree of introspection. We must learn to question the origin of our impulses. Is this thought leading me towards love, truth, and goodness? Or is it subtly pushing me towards selfishness, deceit, or despair? This practice of discernment is vital. It is like learning to distinguish the voice of a friend from the voice of an enemy in a crowded room. The encouragement from this understanding is not to live in fear but in vigilance. We are not left alone in this struggle. Prayer, the sacraments, and a conscious effort to live a virtuous life are powerful tools. Seeking God's grace strengthens our ability to recognize and resist temptation. Listening to the quiet counsel of our guardian angel can provide clarity and courage. Choosing good, even in small ways, is a victory that resonates in the spiritual realm. Ultimately, the choice is always ours. Angels may guide and demons may tempt, but human free will is paramount. Every decision to act with kindness, to speak truth, or to forgive is a conscious alignment with the forces of good. It is a declaration of where we stand. The spiritual battle is ongoing, but by cultivating awareness and consistently choosing the good, we not only safeguard our own souls, but also contribute to the triumph of light in the world around us. Choose well.